Today's patio chat is being brought to you locally by Westridge Furniture in Delphus. See it all at your finer outdoor furniture store.
Well, I say this every time they're on. There's a lot happening at ArtSpace Lima, and no change here in the month of November into December. Joining us today, of course, Executive Director Sally Windle, and thanks for coming today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, first of all, let's start with it was newly announced, and you guys said you'll be there. We have a tree lighting festival that's coming up the day after Thanksgiving, right downtown.
It's a perfect day because people usually have the day off if they're not in retail, and there's a lot of people and places to shop downtown. So we're going to incorporate that with activities that are going on in ArtSpace as well as outside ArtSpace for the tree lighting. And so we'll have kids activities going on, card making, ornament making, and then we'll wait for the lighting of the tree. So it'll be an exciting day.
All right, so that's Friday, November 25th, 4 to 6, right down in Town Square. Some fun for the family to
right
kick off the holiday season, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to get out. You have to eat all that turkey and stuff. Okay, so let's talk about, because you have some exhibits and some exciting things coming up. So right now until December 31st, Lost, Recovered, Reborn. What's that all about?
It's about redoing visuals and with things that you may have seen before, but they're repurposed. So we have a collage artist in. We also have an artist who highlights crows, and she highlights the fact that they pick up things and take it to different places. So she's got a lot of recycled materials that she's used, but the nice thing is that's the theme, and so that repurposing is going to be with all the artists, but she'll be here to talk about it on the 17th, and her name is Karen Bondarchuk. She's from Michigan, and she just has this wonderful background knowledge of crows. And so because of the theme crows, it was just a nice idea. And people had told us, well, what about Jay Bumbaugh and his crows? And he was a person that did these whimsical crows in airplanes, climbing walls. And they were all tied around a story that he'd heard as a kid. And they had a crow that they trained. And they're really smart animals.
Wow.
So to find out all about crows and Karen's artwork, as well as see the Jay Bumbaugh show. On the 17th, we're going to have an opening of his work from 5 to 7, and then from 6:30 to 7:30, Karen's going to be in the gallery to talk about crows.
Wow. That's kind of fascinating because I'm like, crows, what's the big deal? But I mean, as you talk about it, that is a cool deal in the way the art all works together. So that's very neat.
Well, we want to be able to be relevant to people that may not think they have any reason to go into an art gallery, but there might be some interesting facts that go with the artwork too.
Right, exactly. All right. So this is the time of year when people are going to put together gingerbread houses, and you guys have something going on for that.
This was really fun. We had done it before the pandemic, and we had a lot of people participate, so we thought we would have a class. And on the 26th, November 26th, on that Saturday, we're going to have a class where you get the gingerbread house, lots of candies and frostings and things to make your own. But to enter the gingerbread contest, you don't have to go to the class. You could do your own at home. And we do have people that have made like malls and spaceships with gingerbread. So the contest is going to start on December 3rd. So people can bring their things into ArtSpace. And it's going to be an exhibit for 2 weeks. You can come in. We're going to have a People's Choice. And then on the 17th, Sarah from Sarah Sweets, who knows all about candies and cookies and things.
Yeah, that's a good judge.
She's going to come in and she's going to judge, and there'll be prizes and gift certificates. But we would like to invite people that may not have all the materials to come to ArtSpace, and for the cost of the class, you get everything. So it's up to your own creativity, what happens with your model of a house, a birdhouse, anything you want.
Whatever you want. Wow, that's a fun one right there. Okay. And speaking of the holidays, the Downtown Festival will be coming up on December 3rd, and you guys are going to be a part of that.
We've got a lot of things going on at ArtSpace. We have the Shop for Good as well as our gift shop, but we also have a Santa shop, and that's a shop where kids can come in if they are wanting to give gifts. We have a lot of dollar jewelry, just different articles that kids can shop for themselves or others. So we wanted to put that in as part of what we have to offer.
All right, so that is very fun stuff happening. Of course, more information if you call ArtSpace. Thanks for coming today.
Absolutely. Well, thank you.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.